Yo, Automators, I'm very, very excited. Usually I wait to shoot videos for sunlight, and it's pretty dark now already, but I don't care. Airtable Interfaces has just received what might be the biggest update in a very, very long time, potentially ever, to be honest, and that is showing stuff conditionally. Maybe you've heard me say this somewhere before. Like, I was always a bit critical of interfaces because it didn't really feel like a very flexible app builder. But this could actually change things, because what is an app building experience? An app building experience means you want to show stuff when something happens. You want to show stuff conditionally. You want to show that field when a condition is met. And conditions has been something that Airtable is really, really good at. So we have this nested conditions builder, and that is now coming to interfaces and to showing stuff when we need it. Let's look into it, how that works and how exactly it looks like. But before you get too excited, this is only for business and enterprise users currently. So that's something we have to get used to. Airtable is continuing to neglect free users and entry level users on the team plan. This is only on the business and enterprise plan. For those of you who are lucky and are on business or enterprise, this is very, very exciting. Let's dive in and look into it. So I don't want to make this too long, but this is Airtable's What's New page. There's a bunch of cool stuff for January, by the way. But what we're interested in here is the conditional logic and record detail and form interfaces. So show or hide field groups and interface forms and interface record detail pages based on specific conditions, allowing you to create new advanced workflows that were not possible before. Yes, exactly. That weren't possible before. Let's look into it, how that works. So I have an interface open here. And basically, as it said already on that What's New page, this only works for forms, so interface forms, something that has been launched a couple of weeks ago, and record detail pages. What's a record detail page? So when you have any of these page layouts here, for instance, the Kanban layout, then you can click into this. You have to allow users to open record details, and then we get this record detail page that is sort of opening here. And this can now be customized in a ridiculously flexible way, I think. Every field that we see here that is coming from our tables has these rules on the right side, and you can set a visibility on when that field shall be shown. This actually makes use of what Airtable has introduced 2 years ago or so, like condition groups, like not only single conditions, but entire groups. Extremely powerful. You can do really, really flexible stuff with that. So we can now say when we want these things to be displayed. Let's say we only want to show the button when there is a country, right? So I set a condition here on that button field. Obviously, this is all like this data is all like rubbish, but you get the idea. I think we only show this button if country is not empty, right? And now let me publish this. Like if, sorry, what I need to do, of course, is make this editable. I guess we can also show this here. No, we can't. So let me publish this. If we don't have anything here, the button disappears. I enter something, the button is there. Boom. This is exactly what we've been waiting for a long time. This is super, super cool. So we can not only do this for individual fields, and by the way, this counts for every field that Airtable has available, which gives enormous flexibility with what's possible here. This also works for entire groups. So I add some group here, and then I have group settings. I have these rules as well. So I can show entire groups conditionally, depending on whether some condition in my record is met. Extremely powerful, like a lot of flexibility and a lot of stuff that's possible with that. And I'm sure I'm going to do videos in the future where we sort of go more into specific use cases. For now, I just want to focus on sort of announcing the news, like, and basically focusing on what's possible. So this is like in all of these page layouts here. I have the feeling like Airtable is really neglecting these old ones. So these record review and record summary, like these were like layouts that were launched when Airtable started. The start with a blank canvas, the same. Like these basically, when you create one of these and you have your records here on the left side, you can't really show anything conditionally here. So as you can see, rules doesn't really exist here. I think Airtable is heavily pushing for these types of page layouts and to work with these types of page layouts. And now let's look at the form layout that they released recently as well. So interface forms, because you have that flexibility now here in interface forms as well. It actually feels like in January they've pushed interface forms the most, because we don't only have that visibility here, we also have a few more things. We have a character limit, we have like certain we can sort of basically do some validation here on the form itself, which is really, really nice. But same thing here, entire groups can be set conditionally, fields can be set conditionally. As you can see here, for instance, there's like another validation type for images. We can say which field types are allowed. So there's a lot of stuff that is sort of added to forms getting way stronger in Airtable, which was long overdue. And now with interfaces, they've finally sort of make a big push in that direction. But also here, that visibility feature where we can set really, really detailed conditions on when we want to show certain things. And as said before, we're going to go more into detail, more into use cases very, very soon. For now, I just wanted to sort of announce the news. I'm very, very excited for this. I think this is a fundamental step for making interfaces more powerful, for making interfaces actually be what I thought they would be from the start. I think they were launched November 21, and they always felt like kind of limited. Like you work with it and you always like hit a wall somewhere. But I think this is a breakthrough. At least that's how it feels like to me for now. Was kind of just announced here relatively quietly among the other news for January, but I think it's by far the biggest that I've seen on that list. And potentially I go over a few more things from January. But that's it for today. I hope you enjoyed this. Let me know in the comments below what you are going to build with this. If you are also excited about this, would love to hear from you. And now I wish you happy automating and speak to you soon.